So do you mind just telling us how you got to be where you are today?
Okay. Well,
do you mind doing that?
No, that's fine.
It's,
It's
just whatever you're comfortable with.
It's a bit of a long story, I suppose. I'll try not to drag it out too much, but got an infection in the bottom of my foot. I'm an insulin-dependent diabetic, so my circulation's not really good as it is. And, let it go too long before I sort of acted on it and kept working and stuff as a chef on my feet. And the infection spread into the bloodstream, so by the time I actually went to the hospital it was pretty bad, and obviously had my leg amputated and a couple of toes off the right foot as well, which then meant that I lost my job, couldn't pay the rent where I was, got evicted,
Sort of escalated.
Yeah, very, very quickly, and it was...
were you working at that? You were working at that time?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. It was only about 4 days beforehand that I stopped working because I just couldn't do it anymore because of the pain. Emotionally, I wasn't doing very well. Physically, I wasn't doing very well. Financially, I wasn't doing very well. So it was really bad. And first time I really felt on my own too. Like really felt on my own. But somehow, I'm not quite sure, I think it was through the social work at the hospital, they sort of introduced me to Ozcare and PIR and got me into there with a referral, and like I've said to you before, it's not just life-changing for me, it's life-saving. John, who's sort of my mental case worker, and he's great. I've never met a government worker sort of that is so much like me. He's so good to talk to. We have so much in common, and I feel relaxed when I talk to him. I don't feel like I've got to be, watch everything I say or anything like that. I can really talk to him about things, and he really makes me feel comfortable. And comes and picks me up for doctor's appointments or places I can't get to, and sometimes just comes around and helps me with a bit of paperwork or something like that. Gives me a lot of advice, a lot of encouragement too, which is really good, which is what you need when you're depressed and you're down and you feel that the whole world's on top of you. You just need someone around just to go, no, you're doing good, you've been through something hard, but you're on the right track, and why don't you try this? He doesn't push me, but he encourages me to think that, it's not so bad, I can get over it, and strive to do something, which is really, really good. Like I said, it's life-saving. I would not be alive today, and I can say that with all honesty, if it wasn't for Inca and John.
So with this, the TAFE, what are you going to pursue at TAFE?
Well, I'm going to try and, because I'm a qualified chef, I have been there for 15 years, so I'm going to try and further that a little bit into the teaching side of it.
Okay.
So I loved going to TAFE when I was an apprentice, and the teacher was really good, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to try and get into a course where I can just top my chef training off to be a teacher and try and get a job somewhere teaching.
So you've been doing the cooking group. You've done 2 cooking groups now with the recovery program.
Yeah. The first one.
How'd you go?
First one, I was really nervous.
Were you?
I wasn't sure.
You didn't look nervous.
I hadn't met any of the people that I was going to be teaching, so I wasn't really sure how many or what their temperament was like or what their knowledge was like either. And it went really well the first one. I thought it went very smoothly.
Yeah.
So it's a really good feeling too. That's really picked me up in the last couple of weeks. Just, even though it's once a fortnight, just to be able to...
Yeah, well, that's only the beginning.
Feel like I belong again, feel like I've got a purpose in life. It gives you that self-worth again.
Yeah.
Because when you don't have anything to do or see anyone, you start thinking silly things and you think too much. And, but when you're out there again, you think, what, I'm maybe a little bit disabled at the moment, but... John and Inca, they've both really made me feel like it's not a problem.
I like the way you say at the moment.
Yeah.
Because it is at the moment.
It's gradually getting better.
Good.
I still go through a lot of pain, and I'm still in the wheelchair most of the time.
Yeah.
But it was worse when, before. It was worse. So it is getting a little bit better.
So you've got another cooking group coming up?
I do, on Wednesday.
So, you get yourself all ready so that you can go up there on Wednesday and you can show those boys how to cook. What are you cooking?
We're going to do beef stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff, okay. Well, we'll see you there on Wednesday and you go show them how to cook, really.
Can't wait.
Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.